Welcome back to another console collector video. Hey everybody, console collector here, back again with another round of pickups and Gamecube set rebuilding. Now, it has been a great couple of weeks of pickups. I've hit some garage sales, some thrift stores, some Facebook marketplace deals, and had some friends find some stuff for me, and even a few brand new things found in stores. There is a ton of stuff to go through, so I'm excited to share it all with you guys. So kicking this off, if you look here in the background, you're looking at a Home Alone 2 board game. Random, right? This was at a garage sale for 15 bucks and it's brand new. So I picked it up just because it's so weird. Anyway, that same garage sale, I picked up a couple of wrestling DVDs. This is WWE's Greatest Stars of the 90s, which I love the Attitude Era going up, so this was really cool. That was $1. And then also, Greatest Superstars of WrestleMania, which is also $1. Got a big thing here. This lady here had this Thrustmaster, see there, Ferrari 458 Spider Racing Wheel for the Xbox One. I got this for $7. She wanted 10. Box was beat up, but it was actually pretty decent inside. And I offered 10, and she's like, alright. So, got that for $7. Alright. Lots of stuff here, like I said. Let's do these things here. This was a garage sale, as when I pulled up, it was pretty much full of like kids' clothes, and you know, I have kids, so I always check these out. So we went in, I found this Pikachu cushion here, which was cool. My son really wanted it. We grabbed that. She had this thing here. What is this? It's kind of big for the frame, but it's a mushroom, like literally a toadstool. It's a stool that's shaped like a mushroom. Yeah, I thought this would look awesome in the game room, so I picked it up. Yeah, seriously, it's a toadstool. Little seat for kids, I guess. Like, again, this was all just kid stuff in this garage. And you never really expected to find anything cool in there, but I did. Man. She had some stuffies there. Found this Luigi stuffy. And a Mario stuffy. I was like, wow, these are cool. What's neat is in 2010, so it's not like it's vintage or anything, but yeah, I thought it was really cool. Her stuffies were 2 for 50 cents, so 50 cents for these. That's awesome. And then me, I normally ask, hey, do you happen to have any video games? And she says, yeah, I think I got some old Gamecube games. And you know, that's my like trigger word. I'm like, wow, okay. So she brought out a bunch of games. There's also some PS2 games actually she had, but it was all just stuff I didn't want. But I did take her up on the Gamecube games. Look what she had. She had Alien Hominid, which this was awesome. Like, wow. Why, like, garage sale? Awesome. She had Animal Crossing, and it does have the memory card. So that was super exciting to knock that off, because this game's gone up in price like mad. She had Barnyard. She had Candy, Kids Next Door, Operation Video Game, Chicken Little. This one I was pretty stoked about. Crash Wrath of Cortex, Black Label. It's actually pretty hard to find a Black Label, I noticed last time I collected this set. And then she had Surf's Up. All kids games, which was kind of expected. I didn't expect Alien Hominid though. That one kind of surprised me when that was in there. Because I started off with Surf's Up, went through and I'm like, oh, and then Animal Crossing was awesome. But wait, best one. Whoop. She had Mario Party 7 in the big box. Yeah, this is definitely the most common Mario Party 7. But yeah, she had that. And the box was like in fairly good shape. And I still had some protectors left over from my last set, so I was able to throw it in the protector right away. So yeah, that was awesome. Now, you know what she wanted for these games? Games were $5 a piece, which I was okay with, because she didn't have them out, she didn't have them priced, and honestly, I think she just kind of came up with that number on the fly, and I went with it because, you know, it's GameCube, especially Animal Crossing, Alien Hominid, and this. Yeah, $5 from Mario Party. So that's just the tip of the iceberg of this video. Alright. Another garage that I went to, it was full of tools and just like a bunch of random stuff. Honestly, it was junk. He had a big tub of CDs and he's like $200 for a tub of CDs. Anyway, scrounging through, and my wife happened to have noticed in the DVDs, Harvest Moon Magical Melody. The only video game in the entire garage sale, and it was there. I was like, okay. So we asked how much, and the guy didn't speak English very well. So it turns out he just wanted $3. $3 for a movie. So got Harvest Moon Magical Melody for $3. Which is like cool. Nothing as crazy as the first garage sale. Picked up. Alright. Now this guy posted a whole stack of official PlayStation magazines on Facebook Marketplace for $30. I love old gaming magazines. They're from like the PSP, Vita, and PS3 era, which is alright, but it was cheap. What really caught my attention though is they have these Cold Vault PlayStation magazine here, and then this like PlayStation 2 cheats book. So nothing vintage or anything, but still cool to get a big stack of PlayStation magazines and some code books for $30. Alright, now I went to EB Games and they had these Xbox One S vertical stands on sale for 50 cents. Kind of random. I didn't really even want one, but for 50 cents I picked them up because I'm sure I could stand my Xbox One S's up on display when I get more of them. So for $1 for both, brand new, I grabbed those. Picked up some stuff that was on sale on Amazon. First thing, Burnout Paradise for Switch Remaster. I watched Nintendo Life's review of this and they say it's pretty good, so grab that off Amazon Canada. Also picked up Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, the sequel to the first Yooka-Laylee. That was on sale on Amazon. And then this one, Dust Diver. I'd never really heard of it, but I saw that it was on sale, so I'm a sucker for Switch special editions, so I picked it up. Taking a gamble on this, hopefully it's decent. Alright, now hit up Value Village. Got a couple things from there. So I had a 20% off, I think it's 20% or 10% off coupon for Value Village. So I went in there and, you know, I went on my lunch break last week and they just put out a whack load of games. A bunch of Wii games, PS3, Xbox 360. So I went in there. I didn't obviously walk out with much, but I picked up Alan Wake, which is cool. So it was $5, but then they had the 20% off or whatever it was. And these are all mint and complete, by the way. So I picked up Alan Wake, Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and then Dead Space Limited Edition, Dead Space 3 Limited Edition, which was a 2-disc set here. So that was pretty awesome. And then from Valley Village, I always dig through old magazines and stuff because you never know what you find in there. You know, and I probably spent hundreds of hours, honestly, in my life looking through magazines and finding nothing. I actually found something good for once. I found the Donkey Kong Country 2 strategy guide. Yeah. This is one of my favorite games of all time. So I am beyond happy when I saw this in their magazines. A while back I did find some other game, like a whole stack of these Next gaming magazines or whatever there too. So they do come in once in a while. So a tip for you guys, if you're into gaming magazines or strategy guides, it can be worth looking through their magazine section or book section at Value Village. Yeah, super happy to get this because this is one I really wanted. And it's been going up in price and I didn't want to pay that. Alright, already at 10 minutes, still got lots to go. I had a gamer slash collector help me out with a friend's move. We got chatting and he basically went to PAX 2018. I think it was PAX West 2018. And he said to me, I got some cool promo stuff. Do you want to check it out? So, long story short, he ended up coming over for game night, actually. And he brought a bunch of PAX stuff. And he was super cool, and he hooked me up with some stuff. He gave me this Final Fantasy 14 online foam sword. Yeah. So this was cool, not for sale. I love promo stuff, and he hooked me up with this. You know, he had a good time at game night. We played a bunch of games. He absolutely loved the game room. So yeah, made a new friend. Yeah, he hooked me up. That was awesome. He also gave me this here, which is from Carnival for Switch. It was an item he got at PAX. And 2D, so it's just some kind of little promo stuffy. And then he's like, I got some cool, like, kind of oddball games at my house. Would you care to take a look? So we brought them over. And what's neat is he's an obscure kind of game player like me. So he had this game called Bridge Constructor for PS4 from Game Fairy, I guess. I never even heard of this game. I'd even looked it up and trying to see a value, and I couldn't even find a copy. So this is some kind of like special edition because it comes with these coasters, which is cool. Yeah. He said he got it hoping to play it, but then, you know, after we got talking and he realized what a huge collector I am, he said, honestly, I feel like something like this would be better off in your collection. So he hooked me up with this. And then he also had Slain Back from Hell Signature Edition, the PAL release. And I really wanted this game for Switch, but then he happened to have this one, and he gave this to me for retail, which was $60 Canadian I paid for it, and I paid $30 for this. So he wasn't out to like make a ton of money off me. I really appreciate him giving me a good deal. I think after seeing the game room, he realized I'm a serious collector and not just some crazy reseller, so he thought they would be better in my collection. So shout out to my new friend that hooked me up with these. Today, actually, I was just out and about doing some garage sales, and something came up on Facebook Marketplace, because I'm always checking Marketplace for garage sales. A lady posted this DS lot here. So it came with a charger, which I already took out, and this black DS Lite. It's dirty, haven't had a chance to clean it yet. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. It does work. And then inside was a bunch of games. So this here is just an empty case, but it had Super Mario Bros. 3 for GBA in it. All loose, unfortunately. Hot Wheels Track Attack. Zoo Tycoon DS2. Mario Kart DS. And then the thing that caught my eye in the initial listing, WarioWare Twisted. Yeah, I really wanted this for GBA and I didn't want to pay the crazy price, so I finally got it. Patience does work. And then these things, which really shocked me. This is an M3DS Simply. I don't even know what this does, honestly. It has SD card slot in there. I plugged it in and it had Mario Maker 3D on it. And I couldn't get it to boot. So, you know, if you guys happen to know anything about this, let me know in the comments, because I don't know what it does. I thought it was an R4 card. But then, she actually had an R4 card in there with an SD card. Now, unfortunately, I put this in and it just loads forever. I don't know if the R4 card works. I don't know if there's ROMs on it. I've never had an R4 card, excuse me. So I don't really know how they work. I got to do some research, but I hope it's not faulty because I couldn't get it to do anything. Anyway, she had that all up for 35 bucks, which that's pretty much the price of WarioWare Twisted alone. So with the R4 card and that other weird card and the DS Lite, which is the best DS in my opinion, I went for it. So pretty happy with that. I'll be more happy if the R4 card actually works. Alright, I got 2 more stacks here. This next stack, I've been having my friends look out for me. They know that I'm collecting the GameCube set. So when they're out and about, they're always calling me up and saying, hey, do you need this? Do you need that? Yada, yada, yada. So of course, I really appreciate them looking out for me, because honestly, working full time, you just can't get out and hunt as much. So my friend, she calls me up while I'm at work and says, hey, I found this like thrift store over by my new house, because she just moved. And she said, let me send you a picture. She sends me a picture, and there is rows and rows of PS2, Wii, GameCube, PS3, and Xbox 360 stuff, and a little bit of original Xbox. So, when I saw the GameCube games, I'm like, how much? She says, they're listed at $3 a piece. So, I bought all of them that were complete. So and then I bought this stack here. So, let's take a look at what she was able to grab for me. Dante's Inferno, the Divine Edition for PS3. Now, I don't know why there's these price stickers on it, because this isn't what she paid. Some of them have stickers, some of them don't. This is Fear 2 Project Origin, which has this really cool slipcover on it. Oh, there you go. And I'd never seen that before, so got her to grab that. I've never played the Fear games. They look pretty cool from the back there. Then The Darkness. And then Devil May Cry 4. Darksiders. Again, all $3, so I went with it. Fighters Encaged. And then Resident Evil 5. And I already have this game twice, but I just buy it cheap games because I have a problem. So that was that stuff. Now let's take a look at the GameCube that she got for me. Again, big shout out to her, because she didn't have to call me. She could have took these and flipped them herself, but she's a really good friend and she hooked me up. So first one, SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. This one, which I got really giddy over, Top Angler. Honestly, this was like a $30 game last time I got the set, and I can't believe the price it's going for now. And then, yes, Zelda Wind Waker, $3 freaking. Yep, this is my first like real good first party game for the GameCube. Honestly, like I don't think I have any really big titles like, you know, Mario, Zelda's, Pokemon's, stuff like that. So yeah, finally got a good first party title in the wild, so stoked about this. This one, Cretch Whoop, NHL Hits 2002, one of my favorite GameCube games, and one I used to love streaming with Phantom Link. So now that I got this back, maybe I can stream this game again. Super excited to get this. I love hits. Cretch Whoop all the way. And a common game here, Medal of Honor Frontline. Honestly, you see this game everywhere. I'm surprised I haven't found it yet, but it was sitting there. Another pretty common game, Super Monkey Ball 2. It's getting a little pricey, but still pretty common. Happy to get that. This is another game I see everywhere, which, you know, I passed up because it's usually $10 or so. I knew I could get it cheap, so yeah. Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. That game's not really worth more than $3 anyway. Dakar 2, semi-uncommon. Happy to grab that one for so cheap. Another game that I see quite often, Fantastic Four. Nothing special. Same with Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. This one I like because it has the actual foil piece on the case there. And then this one's, I think, I don't really see it often, but yeah, Freedom Fighters. And then finally Gun. Yep, I have a history with this game. I bought this game initially back in the day from the Walmart discount bin when GameCube was on its way out, and played it for 5 minutes and stopped. Alright, last stack here. Oh, 20-minute pickup video, told you guys. Went to a garage sale, and initially pulled up, saw a huge sign. It said video games, and all these were sitting out in the sun, which concerns me because, you know, sitting out in the sun all day. This was like 2 in the afternoon. I literally walked up to these games and they were burning hot. It was 33 degrees Celsius today, whatever that works out to Fahrenheit for the American viewers. It was freaking hot. So anyway, I picked these up and they were literally burning. And I was like, oh man, I hope these aren't sun faded, because this guy had a whack load of PS3, PS2, original Xbox, Wii, and Gamecube games. Same as that other garage sale. Anyway, I grabbed some PS3 stuff here. I got Uncharted: Drake's Fortune. I'm happy to say, by the way, that all of these games don't appear to be sun faded despite sitting out in the sun. God of War Ascension, I don't know if I'm saying that right. PS3. Winter Stars, PS3. Genji, Days of the Blade. God of War Collection, which this one I was happy to get. I haven't had that yet. Dark Kingdom, which is really cool. So yeah, none of them appear to be sun faded. I did notice something about this guy. He has like a very unique taste in games. I couldn't believe some of the weird stuff he has, which you're seeing coming up. For PS2, the only one worth grabbing for me was Robin Hood, Defender of the Crown. It was the only complete one there that I was interested in, so I grabbed that. So only one PS2 game from there. He had a bunch of sealed games, by the way, including some Gamecube. But this is the only Wii game I grabbed. Babysitting Mama, and it's sealed. You can see that there. Got hard to focus in on. You can kind of hear it. You see the seal. So, yeah, he had some sealed games in there. He had some sealed PS2 sports games too, which I just passed on. But thinking about it, I should have bought them. I don't know. I was already quite a few dollars in. Before I get to GameCube, the price. It was 2 games for $5. So the stack here is basically 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks here for these. So I love deals like that where they're just general price. They don't look them up. It also helps because he had his 2 daughters, maybe around 10 years old, watching the garage sale when I showed up. Alright, this is the best pickup of the video. Keep in mind, 2 games for $10. This was a huge knock off my GameCube list. Let's kick it off with a banger. NHL 2K3, and this one is sealed. Might be hard because I got it in a protector already. But yeah, Y-fold seal. Wowza. I feel bad opening this one. I'm gonna do it. Red card. For any of you that follow GameCube, you know that this is a pretty rare game. Not sealed. Wave Race Blue Storm. Yeah, and these are all complete, by the way. And these are the ones that I was freaking out that were going to be sun faded, but they weren't. Need for Speed Underground 2. Need for Speed Underground 1. And see, like, the taste of this guy's games really stood out to me. He's got just, like, all semi-adult themed games. Alright guys, ready for this? Dun dun dun! Metal Gear Twin Snakes. No disc rot. Yeah, and complete. Amazing, amazing score. I don't want to, you know, sound, I guess, bad, but this guy was an Asian guy, and he had a great taste in video games. Wait till you see what else. SSX Tricky. X-Men the official game. Meh. WrestleMania 19. WrestleMania 18. Pac-Man World 2. Beautiful Joe. Another sealed game, Beach Spikers, except there's some bad news with this one. You can here, kind of moving around there. I'm gonna have to crack that open to make sure it's okay. Enter the Matrix. I love this cover. Home Run King with the MLB logo on there, which is nice. One of my favorite fighting games on the Cube, Bloody Roar Primal Fury. Such a hidden gem on the GameCube. I love this game. We got another sealed one coming up here. Black and Bruised. And Y-fold sealed. Another one I'm going to be cracking open. And FIFA Street 1 with a FIFA sticker on it. Here's a biggie. This is just as crazy as Red Card in Metal Gear. Def Jam Fight for New York. You know that feeling in your heart? You're like, your heart starts racing? Yeah, I got that when I was digging through these games. I bought every GameCube game he had, by the way. Luckily, they're all complete. This guy took good care of his stuff. Yeah, Def Jam. Super happy to knock that one off. I did not want to pay for that. Next up, Madden 06. Got the little sticker on it. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Rocky. FIFA Street Volume 2. And finally, another really decent pickup here. Mortal Kombat Deception. So, one thing I do want to say is I haven't tested these yet, so I really hope the heat hasn't damaged the discs inside, because they were literally burning the cases. So pray for me that they actually work. I'll be pretty bummed if they don't. I don't know what kind of damage can happen from cases being that hot, but yeah. So all these, every game, 2 for $5. Amazing deal. Super happy about this pickup. With that said, that's going to wrap it up. And this was nearly a 30-minute pickup, so I apologize, guys. I was debating on separating it into 2 videos, but really this all happened this weekend with meeting or having the collector come over for game night, along with the thrift stores from my friend and all the garage sales I hit and my stuff coming in from Amazon. So yeah, really long pickup, but this really put me ahead on the GameCube set. You know, this is what it's about. Getting these GameCube games back in the collection, not paying the crazy prices. You know, I was starting to feel a little discouraged a couple weeks ago because I was looking at prices and just thinking this is never going to happen for cheap. Not never again. But then stuff like this happens and it's a push in the right direction. So, awesome pickups. Looking forward to getting back out there again because, yeah, again, this is what it's all about, getting these deals. So, alright, well, that's about that. Let the GameCube hunt continue. Alright, that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to follow me on social media. More information in the description below. Be sure to check out my other videos. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I am the Console Collector. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until the next video, happy gaming.